get money. You need that money to get stuff you want. You gotta have money. Without the stuff, and there ain't nothing funny if you don't have money. Money, 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 get money. You need that money to get stuff you want. You gotta have money. Without the stuff, and there ain't nothing funny if you don't have money. Money, 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 madness. Hey, 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 money madness. Hey, 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 money madness.
Welcome to another awesome episode of Money Madness with yours truly, Marlo Davis. It's all about how to make money, keep money, protect money, and grow money because it's your money with Money Madness. Guys, I am so full. My voice, I didn't really think I was going to be able to go live today because let me put this right here so I can see my TikTok. People trying to make it seem like I'm looking in one direction. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to make it live. I said, hopefully my voice don't give out because we just had our, this is so funny. We had a powerful, powerful book signing. Woo! What my thing? Oh man, there it goes. Woo! We had a powerful book signing this past Saturday. You know, I always try to record everything I do, but I was so engrossed in this book signing that I totally forgot about recording. I was just in it. Bruce did do some recording because I guess you got a video, Bruce. You got the video. Did you record the whole thing, honey? You got to speak up because they can't see your head hit. That you talking to all of us. We're all here. So Bruce did some recording. And so basically, I didn't even think about it because I was so nervous, so excited, so motivated, so encouraged. But when I did, I managed to get a few picks. And I did get like us coming in the room, just sporadic type stuff because I totally forgot and left my phone up there at the podium. But then Bruce, when we was pretty much almost done, Bruce went and got it and so I could have some stuff on my phone. So I'm going to upload what I have and hopefully Bruce will be able to put on what he has so y'all can see. But hey, man, it was powerful, powerful book signing. This was just the launch with people who are near and dear to our heart that we invited. And now we're getting ready to go various places for the book signing. So I'm so excited. So excited about TikTok telling me to do something I don't know. But I'm very, very excited about what's going on. So listen, we're going to go to commercial break, guys. I'm so excited to be here. I hope my voice do not go because we were screaming and crying and doing all that at the book sign on Saturday. And my voice is almost gone, but I want to come on here and give you the best of me. You know, so we'll be right back after this commercial break. And we're going to talk about getting out of debt and leveraging credit. You are watching Money Madness with yours truly, Marlo Davis, every Monday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're on youtube.com/Jean Marlo Davis, facebook.com/Jean Marlo Davis. You're looking at on Twitter at Jean Marlo Davis, and now Queen Jean Wealth Creator on TikTok. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Come back now. All right, I'm cutting up with TikTok. Y'all can't see that. See, if you go to TikTok, you get to see behind the scenes of what's going on while the commercial is playing. And then, too, if y'all have a question on TikTok, I can answer it while we at commercial break. But you're watching Money Madness with yours truly, Jean Marlo Davis. It's all about how to make money, keep money, protect money, and grow money because it's your money. Okay. And we're talking about getting out of debt and leveraging credit. Now, listen. Y'all hear that ice? That's Bruce getting ice. Now, listen. Last night, not last night. I got my day off. My days off. Saturday, we had our book signing. And we had like a program. We didn't do it like how you normally do when I get ready to go to the Borders and the Barnes and Nobles or whatever. We actually had a little program, a little kickoff. We had some food. We had a great time. And then I spoke and we read from the book. We did what's called an official read. It was just awesome, off the chain. So anyway, but I talked about it. I shared why I wrote the book, but also too, I talked about how a lot of people are struggling every day because they're in extreme debt. Like when I got married, I told my husband, I'm not working just to pay bills. That's not the dream. I shared with him what my dream and what my vision was and is. And he shared with me what his dream and his vision is. And I let him know really, really quick, I'm not one to be sitting up here being in debt, robbing Peter to pay Paul, and Paul found out, not doing any of that. You got to think about what your goal is. Thank you, honey bunches. You got to think about what your goal is and what you guys want to do in this life. You know what I'm saying? We only hear really, we hear and going really quick, like Eric Benet said, we're dust in the wind. We go out of here. And so you got to be grateful and thankful to be here. But while you're here, what kind of quality of life do you want for yourself? You want for your children? You want for your spouse? You want for your grandchildren and so on? What kind of legacy that you want to build? And a lot of times when clients come in my office, a lot of them, guys, some of them living a nice lifestyle. But if you ask them how they do it, they say they in debt over their eyeballs, right? They're barely, making it, and they can't quit their job. They can't quit. They're working. They're being pimped by those bills. They're being pimped by bills. And that's one thing that you got to look at. You're not trying to impress everybody. What you want to do is impress yourself. You want to make sure that when you go to sleep at night, you sleep damn good. You're not worrying about, oh God, how are we going to pay this bill? How are we going to pay the rent or mortgage? How are we going to pay the light bill, the gas, the water? How are we going to pay this car notes? I know one lady, I talked about this at the book signing. She had 3 car notes and they were nice cars, guys. Nice. I ain't talking about no little stuff. I know she had a S550 Mercedes-Benz class. I know she had that. She had a couple of other cars that was very, very nice, a mortgage, so you got insurance on all those cars. But when we sat down and rewrote out all the debt that she had, if she paid off that stuff, she would have a positive $8,000 cash flow, extra $8,000 a month that she could do what? Thank you for asking. That she could invest in income producing assets. Somebody need to write that down. Income producing assets. What are income producing assets? Income producing assets are those things that pay you guys in your sleep. It's the residual income that you see. Wealth is income producing assets that allow you to live the type of lifestyle you want to live, regardless of going to work. So I ask you, are you just working to pay bills? Is that your game plan, that you're just working to pay bills? You're not worried about, the future. You're not worried about someone coming, pulling the rug from under you, and you just crashing and burning and busting your hair wide open because, you're like, okay, I only have this one stream, but this one stream is paying off all these debts. So we want to talk about getting out of debt and leveraging credit. The first thing that I would say, when I have all my clients, whether they like to or not, when they come into the office, I have them to list their debt when they're coming for debt consolidation. Let me see what you're saying right there. What's up, Dave? What's up? Hi, John. How you doing? I have them to list their debts, right? Now, here's the thing. They look at me and they start giving me those eyes like, I was like, look, it's just me and you in here. There's no cameras. There's no camera. Let's go ahead and let's list the debt. And they sit down and I said, if you don't know where to start, let's look. I have what we call like an income statement. Okay. This is an income statement. You guys probably can't see it, but here on TikTok, it's an income statement. With the income statement allows them to see where all their income is coming from: the salary, the property, the interest, the business, if they have one. Robert Kiyosaki has something like this in a Rich Dad Poor Dad, the cash flow game, that allows you to see this. And then you have cash flow to the right, passive income, total expenses, cash flow, which is the positive cash flow. Then you look at your expenses, your rent or mortgage, utilities, car note, insurance, food, credit cards, entertainment, any miscellaneous. You look at your assets versus your liabilities. Do you have savings or business or stocks or real estate? Do you have any cryptocurrency? Do you have any real estate that you own? Do you have any Airbnbs or some rents or whatever? Then you look at your liability, your mortgage, your car loan, your credit cards, your school loans, your bank loans, your furniture loan, these things like that. You have to look at, I know, right? Bruce is shaking. Y'all can't see Bruce is shaking his head. I really thought about this when I was talking at the book signing. And I come on here and sometimes I'm really goofy. Those who are on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter, you don't see me doing a commercial break. But my TikTok family, they see me doing commercial break, and I be up there dancing, acting a fool, and doing great, and just entertaining them. And they be hitting the heart. They be trying to get me to act a fool. I know they do. But I'm real serious when it comes to somebody's trying to. Okay, baby, I'm on a show. Sometimes people they I'm very serious. Let me get back. I'm very serious about business. I'm very serious about creating income producing assets. I clown around, I like to have fun. That's just my personality. But when it comes to business, I'm very serious. And when people come in our office, I'm looking like, who are you trying to impress? When they show me the debt, and mind you, a lot of them are so frustrated. They look good, smell good, got the nice house, got the nice car, the home, everything. You would say they balling out of control. They look good, but they are struggling like hell and scared to death. I've had people come in my office scared to death because they was like, Gene, if they take my job away, we're going to be in bad shape. I don't have any money saved. Well, shoot, they say 95% of Americans don't even have $1,000 in the bank saved. So I know if 95% don't have it, I know they don't have it and they have all that debt. And so what I make them do is I make them write down. I said, let's do it. Let's bring your bills with you. When you come get a debt consolidation, trying to get your finance together, I said, bring your bills. Let's do this together. Let's write this down. And when we write down all the debt, guys, they damn near in tears because they realize a lot of this stuff that they're paying is unnecessary. What you need with three car notes, you can't pay something off 3 car notes. So you got to have insurance on all 3 cars to even get them on the roll with them, right? And then you got your mortgage. And some of my clients, they live in nice neighborhoods. Mortgage is really big that they can't, if they had to show 3 times the amount of what they make to afford the place, they probably wouldn't even afford the place if you look at the debt to income ratio. And then after they list all their debts and they see, oh, wow, I don't know what I'm going to do, Gene, because I would like to start putting up some money, save some money, and I want to get some investments going. I want to get this, that, and the other. So the next thing I do is I talk about after they list all their debts and we're in the clear as to what they owe. Because you do know when you owe, you are a slave. You are a slave to the lender when you owe debt. Owe somebody some money and don't pay them, and then you run into them. You start talking crazy, back what they call it, backpedaling and all of those stuff. When you owe someone, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. Um, but here's the thing that you need to understand. You want to get free, and this life is your life. You're not here to impress people. You're here to be the best version of yourself. And sitting up here being in debt, I like I said, when I got married, before me and my husband, we was courting, getting to know each other. I was like, look, I'm not working just to pay bills. I haven't worked a job in 20 years. I'm a business owner. I'm a serial entrepreneur, and share with him everything I did. He shared what he was doing, and we recording to make sure we was on the same page. Because I've seen people you have people working jobs and they struggling like hell with two incomes, and they still struggling. And I don't think that's necessary when you got two incomes. And I don't think you should, one maybe, you struggling, but you got a man and a female or whatever you got, y'all got two incomes in there and you still struggling. That means somebody ain't got it right. Something ain't right. Late at night, something ain't right. We need to be looking into what are we doing with our money. So we're going to talk about debt repayment plan, what we call the Eradicator program. We're going to talk about that once we come back from the commercial break. You're watching Money Madness with yours truly, Jean Marlo Davis, every Monday at 7:30 p.m. on youtube.com/Jean Marlo Davis, facebook.com/Jean Marlo Davis, Twitter at Jean Marlo Davis, and YouTube Queen Jean Wealth Creator. We'll be right back after this commercial break. And we're back. Welcome back to Money Madness with yours truly, Jean Marlo Davis. Every Monday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's all about how to make money, keep money, protect money, and grow money, because is your money. Listen, so we're talking about getting out of debt and leveraging credit. I talked about listing all your debts and be honest so you can see. You don't know what you don't know. Sometimes you're hiding and you're guesstimating. You need to write them all down so you can see it. Then you need to look at getting a debt repayment plan. Now, we have something that's called the Debt Eradicator program. And pretty much that I'll just read to you. The Debt Eradicator program is designed to terminate all your debts quickly. Consumer debt or bad debt should be eliminated to free up cash to invest and to reduce financial stress. The Eradicator program works by focusing on all your available cash towards one debt, which quickly eradicates that debt. You will then have the former payment of that debt to add to your available cash to eradicate your next debt, and so on. The system is unique because you can immediately increase your available cash by tax savings, by having a home-based business, and saving through financial education. Using this system can provide you an opportunity to turn $400 to $500 monthly into a multi-million dollar estate. So pretty much you have the Debt Eradicator program that you're able to list the creditor's name, what the balance is, what the minimum payment is, the debt quotient, the payoff priority, the terminator payment, and how many months to termination. So let me just tell you, basically what you do is you list all your creditors in column A. Okay, so you list all your creditors in column A. Column B, you will then list the balance for each of those creditors. Okay, you need to write this down. And I'm gonna share with you how you can get an extra $300 to $500 a month in your paycheck legally, ethically, and morally without going to your boss. I'll share with you a little bit about that in just a bit. But so you write down your creditor's name, you write down B, the column is balance. What is the balance for each creditor? C would be the minimum payment that is required for each creditor. Okay. Now, what you do then, you divide each debt balance in column B, which is the balance, right, by the minimum payment in column C. So divide B by column C. This will establish what they call a debt priority quotient. Quotient, right? Quotient? Yeah. Quotient. So basically, it would tell you which one of these you should pay first. The credit card, the card note, the this, the that. Normally, the highest bill get paid last because what you're doing, you're eradicating these debts and being able to, let's say you knock out a credit card that was a monthly payment of $100 a month and you was paying like $25. Your monthly payment was $25. And by the time you do the division and everything, let's say you eradicate that credit card. Now you got that extra $100 a month that you had. Now let's say your card note is $700. Now with that extra 100, now you're paying $800 a month. I just want to give you an idea of how it works. You're paying $800. Then you eradicate that card note. You might have another card note. That other card might be $500. So now, since you got this extra $800 because you knocked out the credit card, you knocked out the car note. Now you take that extra $800. You don't go out there and buy another car, go get a big screen TV, or go do all this old crazy stuff, bad habits. No, now you take that extra $800, and if that payment of that other car is $500, now that's what, $1,300 that now you got to pay towards that car. And so what it does is now it shows you how you are eradicating. When you divide, like I said, B into C, it gives you a debt quotient to tell you which order in the way you should pay these things off. Now, mind you, you're still making your monthly payments on the bills that you have. You don't stop. You still make the regular monthly payments. But what we do, we show you legally, ethically, and morally, we show you how to adjust your W-4 and give yourself an extra $300, $400, $500 more a month. I'm an ex-Irish auditor with over 20 years tax and financial experience. So if you want to know how to do that legally, ethically, and morally, you want to go to TIFISLLC.com. That's TIF as in Frank, F as in Frank, IS, LLC.com for your TikTokers. Everybody else, look at the bottom of your screen. It should be scrolling. Go to TIFISLLC.com, fill out the contact us page and say, hey, Gene, listen, I wanted to ask what you need help with. I need help with getting out of debt and creating wealth. I want to know about the Give Yourself a Raise program. We will put the Give Yourself a Raise program. We'll give you that information to show you legally, ethically, and morally right now, even before Christmas, right now, you can give yourself an extra $300, $400, $500 every single month in your paycheck and still qualify for credits that will allow you to get a nice refund. Okay. So you prioritize each debt from payoff by placing a number in column B. The debt with the lowest quotient should be first, then the next lowest, then the next lowest, so on and so on. And you're going to take the extra money, like what I'm going to show you, that extra $300, $400, $500. You're going to put it to the payment. Like for instance, let's say you're getting an extra $500 a month in your paycheck, and the lowest quotient you might have, it says that you pay off each debt for paying off by placing a number in column E. The debt with the lowest quotient should be first. So let's say you have a credit card, like I said, the credit card bill, you're paying 2,500. Let me 25. Lord, no, please don't be paying that. You're paying 25. Please don't. $25. Let's just say $100 a month. But you're getting an extra 500 in your paycheck monthly. So now that means that every month, and you might just owe $3,000. So now with that extra $600 a month, you look at that, you're probably going to pay that off, let's say about 4.5 months. So 4.5 months, you will have that credit card paid off because you took the extra money, the money that you got from the raise, the extra 500, you put it with what you're already paying. You're already paying $100 a month on it. So 5 plus 1 is the 600. And then the bill, I said, let's just say you owe 3,000. Now it'll be paid off in 4.5 months. Then you got that free $600 now that you have, that you don't go out there and go get some more debt. You look at your other things that you're still paying every month on time, you're paying it. Now you have 600 to go with the debt, the next one that you have in line to pay off, and so on and so on. And so that is the Debt Eradicator program is an excellent repayment plan that helps you imagine when you eliminate, let's say you eliminate the debt. Remember I told you if that lady eliminated the debt, she would have an extra $8,000 a month. She makes damn good money, for Pete's sake. But she's working, she's being pimped with these bills. She can't sleep at night. She's in fear of losing her job. She's in fear of opening up an email that tell her if she don't do dust, and dust, you can read between the lines. She don't do dust, and dust, she's going to lose her job. Okay? So she's in fear about that. And she's like, Gene, I need to do something now. What do I need to do? And if you're someone that you're in debt and you're saying, I don't know what to do, you need to reach out. You need to raise your hand. Not because you're sure, but raise your hand because you need help. Seriously. And book you a free consult. Just go to tiffisllc.com. That's TIFFIS LLC.com. And you'll see there's a link there that says free 15-minute consult. I give you a free 15 to 30-minute consult to see what we need to do to help you. I'm telling you right now, so you can sleep better at night, because you should not just be working to pay bills. You should have a better quality of life, have money working for you, not you just working for money. And you can do it. You could do it right now. You could be totally out of debt, guys, within the next 18 to 24 months and be in a positive cash flow and have income producing assets working for you, having some positive cash flow that you can invest in different things. You can still take that passive income. That passive income is the income that you don't work for, that you have systems in place that's working for you, and that you take that and you go on the trip. You go buy yourself to do that. You go this, that, and the other. But you don't take the hard-earned money that you work from your job and get in all this debt. It doesn't make sense. Okay. Now, I said, list all your debts. We talked about the Debt Eradicator program. It's like, Gene, I want to know, how do I increase my income to get that extra $300, $400, $500? Well, most Americans do not realize that they lose a third of their income to taxes. I've been teaching this for decades. 7.65% FICA, that's the social insecurity. Neither you or I will ever see. 15 to 30% federal withholdings, depending on which state you live in. You may pay state tax or you may not. You can pay anywhere from 6 to 9% state tax. So that's a third of your income you lose in the taxes. What if we could show you legally, ethically, and morally how you can go back and get that money back and still qualify for certain credits and things of that nature that can help you to get a maximum refund the law allows? Well, we show you how to adjust your W-4 and get that extra $300 to $500 so you can add to the Debt Eradicator program. What it requires, guys, it requires discipline. Everything requires discipline. To lose weight requires discipline. To build a business requires discipline. To do anything requires that work and that discipline. You can do it, but it takes the discipline. You got to look at where are we striving to go? Where are we going? And I was saying that at the book signing Saturday. I was like, if you are dating or you're married or what have you, and you guys don't have weekly meetings, or you don't sit down and check on, how's our relationship going? What are we doing? What's our purpose? How are we doing? Are we close to achieving our goals? How am I as a wife? How are you as a husband? What goals do we have going into 2022? If you guys are not checking in, what are you guys doing? Are you just working and paying bills? That's a dull ass life, man. That's a dull life if that's all you're doing. You're watching Money Madness with yours truly, Jean Marlo Davis. We're gonna come back right after this commercial break. We're gonna talk about the Give Yourself a Raise program. That's what it's called. We're gonna come back and talk about leveraging credit. You're watching Money Madness with yours truly, Jean Marlo Davis. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Yo, what's up? This bruh man from the fifth floor. Yo, look at here. Want to give a real shout out to Jean, who's a go-getter, very loving wife, intelligent, godly, businesswoman. I mean, you all lad, mother, grandmother, pushing hard in your business to impact at least 1 billion lives. Well, look at here. Bruh man, want to congratulate you on publishing your first book. That's all, lad. And your husband, he's real proud of you for publishing your first book. Shoot, matter of fact, think I got to have a copy of it for myself. And check it out, I want to invite you over to the fifth floor, and me and you can celebrate by eating a whole lot of weenie sandwiches. And for dessert, we could have like a double-decker serve sandwich. Weenie sandwiches, y'all call them hot dogs. So once again, Gene, congratulations. And bring Bruce with you. We can make him like a couple of wish sandwiches. Like he gonna wish he had some meat to go up on it. Because you the one that wrote the book, not him. Alright? Congratulations, Gene. Peace.
All right, we're back. Welcome back to Money Madness with yours truly, Jean Marlo Davis. He's talking about I am a wealthy woman because I refuse to be abused. Our book is out. You can go to Amazon.com and get it. Barnes and Noble. No one was it Amazon.com, Target.com, ZulonPress.com is one more. BarnesandNoble.com. Go there and get your book, guys. Right here is I am a wealthy woman because I refuse to be abused. My road to total prosperity, guys. We are kicking butt and taking names. Sold over 200 something books online already in the last 45 days. Sold a ton of books at the book signing. And we're here. I'm telling you, this is all about education, it's about increasing your financial IQ, about building wealth, about not depending on people, not having one source of income. I talk about this from when I share my story of how I went from being totally dependent on my first husband, was with him from 18 to 28 and was abandoned with 4 kids, rock bottom. You couldn't even go no lower than the way I went. And I didn't go by myself. I went with 4 kids. And I tell the story of how what I went through and how I was able to, by God's grace and mercy, let's not forget it was by God's grace that I was able to pick myself up by my bootstraps and build multiple successful business and building a multi-million-dollar empire by God's grace and mercy. I talk about it in this book right here. I'm a wealthy woman because I refuse to be abused. Right now on Amazon.com. Go get your copy. Go get your copy. Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, ZulonPress.com, and Target.com. Yeah, or they can scan. Well, if you're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, you can scan the barcode, the QR code. QR code is right there. You can do your little deal and you can go get to take you right to the site. So, guys, get your copy. Now, listen, in this book, I talk about increasing your financial IQ. What's your grade? What I'm talking about right now, I go over all that. That's on page 27. And from 27 to what's that? Yeah, like maybe 30, 32. I talk about what you need to do. And I break all this stuff down. Get this book. I break down a lot of this stuff about really getting out of debt and creating generation. The next section after increasing your financial IQ is entitled Creating Generational Wealth. You know, I walk it like I talk it. I'm not just talking it, I walk it, right? And so after we list out our debts, we do a debt repayment plan. When we create we have to get the money. Where do we get the extra money? You're paying a lot of money in taxes. So what we do is we show you legally, ethically, and morally how to adjust your W-4 and give yourself a raise in your paycheck without going to your boss. Some will get more, some will get less, but an average of $300 to $500 more, depending on what you make, what's being taken out of your taxes. We show you how you can get that money back and take that money and add to the debt eradicator program to eradicate those debts. Now we're talking about you need to look at your credit score. When was the last time you looked at your credit score? Do you even know your score? Do you even know what's being said about you, who you owe? Who you owe? You probably don't know, right? You need to make sure you pull your credit. And what I like is creditkarma.com is free to set it up. You can get the alerts, you can get the credit protection, you can get all that on creditkarma.com. And you can look at your credit score. You know, if you've been rejected by anything, that you didn't get approved for that car or that home or whatever, every credit reporting agency now will allow you to pull your credit for free. So you can pull your credit for free if you've been rejected, but also too, you can set up an account with Credit Karma to look at what your credit look like. And what I like about Credit Karma is not only do they, show you what you owe, but they show you how to boost your credit up. That's what I love about it. Experian.com has a program too like that you can sign up with, that show you how to boost your credit score and show you what you need to do in order to boost it. Okay. And we did a seminar that talked about that. You want that information, let me know. We show you the 7 ways to improve your credit or what have you. You could just contact us and find out more about that. But you want to pull your credit. You want to pull your credit because you want to know where you are. It's just like when you're in the mall, you see that red dot. That red dot says, this is where you are. Here, this is where you are, right? A lot of you don't know where you are. You don't know where you are with your debt. You don't know where you are with your finances. You don't know where you're going. You don't know what your credit look like. You just winging it the best you know how. And hopefully when you know better, you'll do better. Okay. And so basically you want to pull your credit. Go to creditkarma.com, pull your credit, look at your credit. And now that you're going to see creditors on there. Hopefully you don't have a whole bunch of mess, because we could talk about this offline. Just get your consult, tiffisllc.com. That's TIFFIS LLC.com. Book you a free 15-minute consult. I throw in an extra 15 when your time is up. And so you can pull your credit. We can talk about what's on there. When you pull your credit and you look at, okay, this is all the things on here. What do I do with that information? In the consult, I help you to tell you what you need to do. I don't have enough time. We're already over right now with the show. I don't have enough time to really tell you what to do, but I can help you. You got to be willing to raise your hand. You got to take immediate and massive action. I'm giving you a free consult that you can go ahead and you can schedule that. Go, first of all, do the work. Pull your credit. Be ready to talk about it so we can go ahead and give you some real-time solutions, right? So you want to look at all your past due accounts. Look at what you're in collections under, and look at what creditors are being listed. and see, get these creditors information, because a lot of times you can negotiate with these creditors. You could do settlements with these creditors. They just, a lot of times they sell your information to the highest bidder who bid on your contract. I know I used to work in collections years ago, and collection agencies bid on your contract pennies on the dollar, and they collect the real money due, right? And some of them can put judgments on you and things of that nature. So you want to know more about that and what you need to do and how you need to do it and how to really get out of debt and how you can leverage your credit. Because a lot of times, guys, some jobs won't even hire you if you got bad credit. You can't even, if you're going to finance, you can't finance a house with bad credit. And if so, you got to go into a payment plan to see about how you can eradicate these debts and get you in a good program. And the program almost 2 years to set you up for buying your home or what have you. There's so much I can talk about. If you're in that situation, you don't need to be buying a home. You need to be looking at increasing your finances. And I want to talk about that. So bad that people, they go out here and they get these homes and they're hoping to God that they can afford it, and they get into a 30-year debt. And if you're hoping and praying and wishing that you get this home, that should tell you can't afford it in the first place. You should be thinking about, how can I increase my income? How can I lower my taxes, get out of debt, and create generational wealth? That should be the thinking. So, guys, listen, I could go on and on about that, but what I rather do is have you to take action. And the call to action is this: if you're looking how you can lower your taxes, get out of debt, and create generational wealth, you want to be able to fix your credit. You want to be able to get some kind of investment, some kind of income producing assets, that you're not just working to pay bills. Then I would advise you to go to TIFFSLLC.com. That's TIF as in Frank, F as in Frank, I as in ice cream, S as in Sam, LLC.com. Click on the contact us form, fill it out, let us know how we can help you. Our goal is to impact 1 billion lives. We can't do it without you, but we know we can do it with you, and we need your help. So we want to make sure that anybody that's looking to lower their taxes, get out of debt, create wealth, build generational wealth, live the type of lifestyle that God wants them to live, then guess what? We're here for it, and we're here for you. So go to TIFFSLLC.com, fill that information out, and we'll be in touch with you. Also, go pick up a copy of this book, I'm a Wealthy Woman, because I refuse to be abused, my road to total prosperity. It is out. Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, ZulonPress.com, and Target.com. Go there, guys. Pick your book. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter, you can hit the QR code. It'll take you directly to the book where you can order it. Guys, I hope that the show helped you. Go get your free consult, TIFFSLLC.com. I look forward to hearing from you guys and talking to you. I am really worn out. We had a good time, did we not, babe? I'm still recovering from the book signing. I mean, we left that room like 1:30. That's when the last ones left, right, babe? We left at 1:30 in the morning, just talking, being around good people, just a lot of good things, and just sharing our dreams, sharing our goals. It's very, 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 very important that you link with the right people. And you don't need a whole bunch of people. You just need a strong dot, like that bullseye. The circle, you don't need a big old circle. You just need a strong dot to get you to where you need to be. And we hope to be a part of your dot. With that being said, guys, listen, thank you so much for watching. My name is Marlo Davis. I am a wealth creator. You're a wealth creator too. Remember that you can have, be, do anything. Thank you guys for watching. Pick up your copy of Wealthy Woman. Don't forget, tell a friend or two. And we'll be right back through here Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Marlo Davis Show. With that being said, I am a wealth creator. You're a wealth creator too. And you can have, be, do anything. God bless. And I'll see you Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, God willing. Go fill out that form, TIFFSLLC.com, and get your free consult. I'll see you soon. Take care.